Hello, good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Positive Channel. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe to my YouTube channel when I upload every other week. So today's vlog, I'm going to be talking about my two favorite books I got on December 21st. The first one is The Three Musketeers and Black Beauty. So I have them beside me. I don't know if you remember when I was reading a little short clip, reading one of these books. So I'm going to talk to you guys today in a video how much I enjoy these books, what I love about these books, and what's so interesting about them. So let's pause the video and then we get right into it. Okay. The first one is The Three Musketeers. So what I like about this book, the picture can describe it. It's a place where they go, they meet horses, they want to help other people, they start traveling, there's like fighting, and they want to find a horse where, they could find a horse where they want to see who they can train, how they can get to know things, and then there was times where things were just getting different. And when there's like three musketeers, these are like friends that they meet, people that they want to know, families, stuff like that. Okay? And what I like about this book, it basically has so much meaning. Like it has every chapter to a meaning. Like these are all the chapters that it has. It shows you all the meaning. Like it tells you the yarn and a horse called Mephinis, Marley arrive in Paris, fighting. Like, it gives you a meaning to them, every chapter. And I can just tell you how amazed this book is. And I can never say it's a book that you could just read on your free time. And what I wish the chapters wasn't so short. This chapter ends at 178. I wish they wasn't so short, but it's a chapter book that you can read on your own free time. It's a book that you can just read and have a little story of it. It's just like if you hear someone talk about their story. It's the same thing with this. There was times where they lost someone or things wasn't right with the person. So this is where they said they were going to London, to Paris, where they go and meet other people. But honestly, when I read this book has like some drama. That's the thing about these books. They have a lot of drama. They have a lot of meaning. They have a lot of understanding. So I would recommend you read this book. I recommend you even try these books. If you're interested, I will put these names into the description. They have a website I will put here in the description. And you guys can get this at any dollar store. This is where I get these books from. And yeah, so it's a very interesting book. I would recommend you read this book, and if you read this, you can let me know what you think. If you want to know more about this, chapters are in here, and just find out the meaning about this. Okay, if you want to know the meaning, you just find it and then get to understand it. Okay, so let's talk about the next book. Okay, it's called Black Beauty. All right, the next one is Black Beauty. Okay, so this is a horse. They name her Black Beauty. Okay, now this book has every meaning. So their first home, their first hunt, school, a new owner, a new name, a Ginger Sad Story, Mary Leg and Sue Oliver, The Storm, Night in the Hotel Stable, Fire, Ride for Your Life, Joe's Good Deed, Sad Days, Another Day, um, Another New Home, Destroyed, Another Accident, Remington Smith, A Sad Farewell, A New Job, The Horse Market, A London Cab Horse. So, I think there's more. Yeah, there's more. The Charge of the Light Bridges, A Trip to the Country, Winter in London, A Great Shock, More Tragedy, New Year's Eve, A Miller Horse, Skinner, A Kind Farmer, A Wonderful Surprise, Together Again. Now, and of course, they do give you, if you want to know a definition of these meanings, they have definitions. I did not know this have definitions. You can find definitions of these words. So that's really cool. Let me see. This other one had it too. Maybe not. Maybe they don't. Okay. But anyways, let's talk about this book. So this book talks about Black Beauty. It's a horse they want to meet. Their first new timer meeting a horse. Their first time going to a new country, which is in London. And they start meeting new owners, new people, new school, everything like that. And in this book, basically just talks about how they're trying to find a horse where they can keep in the village. Now, they had a horse before, which is a mother, and this was the son, the daughter, or the son for the mother's horse. And the mother used to explain to the son about things that she was going through and how she never gave up. And she was explaining to this horse about like she doesn't want her son to give up. Just do whatever you can until things work out. There's gonna be times where it might not do right, it might go wrong. But what I like about this book, it just tells you, like, if you're in a situation, you can actually give them advice, like you're pushing them to not give up. There were times where this horse didn't want to leave his family alone because he's just used to just being at home. And I read it and I'm like, wow, like this actually gives me a meaning because, you know, we're in a life where we meet people, we get information, we understand until things starts to work. But what I find now with this horse was somebody who always wanted to do things and never gave up. But if you have someone that's there, they can help you. And there are times where the horse didn't want to leave. The horse was just used to being in one place. But they're trying to explain that you should always move around, you should do things, come out of your comfort zone, don't give up. And then things just start to get better. But what I can tell you, this book has a lot of meanings. This book talks about this sadness, this hurting, and there's times that they never believe in the horse, and things were just not working its core. But to me, what I can tell you, if you want to read this book, read it for yourself, or you can let me know what you think. But I love this book because it's a book that I will never forget. I'll still cherish. It's something like how they live in their little village, how they want to get their horses together, they want to ride, they want to do certain things. There were times they gave up on the horse, they didn't believe in the horse at first, when they first noticed how the horse was. But what I could tell you is like, you might feel like if you did something one time for the first, you would get something. It's just like if your person says to you, it's like a lot of people on YouTube. are trying their best to do better on YouTube. If you are somebody who wants to achieve that goal on YouTube, you keep going. It's the same thing. I read this book. Anything a person might tells you, you believe. You go. You get information. Because there's going to be times it gets tough, rough, but you keep going until you get it. This book inspires me to be the person I am today or every other day, because there were times in my life where there are a lot of things that you might not have that belief in. But if you believe, you go, you gather information, you get the understanding, and then your mind starts telling you that this is what you want. But when I was reading this book, it really changed my life. Like both of them, it really changed my life. It really changed me to the person I am today. It changed me into a person I want to be now. It changed me in a way that no matter what you do, you keep going. Because it's just like this horse. These people didn't believe in this horse. There was a time where there's another horse that died, and they find out, they say, is this Black Beauty? And they start to say, yes, this is Black Beauty. The horse was getting weak, getting tired. There was time the father was getting sick. The daughter had to help. And they're like, oh, this horse is not ready. But the horse had his mind set. It's just like if you do something, you have a mindset of something. You know, don't give up on it. You keep going until you get it. Okay? But all I can just say to you is that if you are somebody that wants to get this book, please do. And if you're somebody that likes pictures, this book has pictures. Okay? And they give you the meanings of the horses that they were showing you. They have pictures in here if you want to see. Okay? Got so many, okay? There's so many pictures of that. So if you want to... Guys, I'm so sorry. My mic just died on me. Like I was saying before, if you are somebody who are interested in books like these, recommend. Here's the names of the books. This is the authors, if you see them. And honestly, I would cherish these books. And let me tell you why I would cherish these books. I love books like this that has meaning, that has understanding, that has pictures. And like I said, like these books have so much drama, meaning. Sometimes it could be marriages. You know, there's so much things in this book that I can never say. And what I like about this book is that it's a book that you can just enjoy and love, you know? And you don't have to think about it in a way like, oh, this book is alright. No, but I love these two books. I got this last month. Got these two last month. And they had so many, but I said, let me just try these two. Because they look really interesting. And believe me to God, I will tell you, I know I wasn't somebody who wanted to read, but honestly, I'm glad I bought these books, because maybe somebody out there might want to read a book, but they're afraid to read, or they don't know what type of books. Just pick the books that you like. Like, first time I used to like Dr. Seuss books. Now I'm into like chapter books. Even there's books that have like pictures or meanings, you know? Choose books that you guys like. Even the books that I used to do on my YouTube channel, you can even go back and watch those videos where I show you books that I used to have and I still have, you know? So you can give it a check, you know? Yeah. Alright guys, other than that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below what you guys think about these two beautiful books. And if you guys want to read them yourself, you could. Sometimes when I read them, I get jokes here and there. And I hope when you read them, it will help you in any kind of a way. But books like these I would buy again if I have to, because there's like, okay, you know me already. I'm somebody who loves books that have pictures, that has meanings, that have understanding, just like they have chapters and they describe what the book is all about. I love how these books are set up. See guys, like they set up just like this. See how they set up all the chapters? Yeah. This one only up to 21. So they set up every chapter. They set up every chapter. This one goes up to 32. They set up every chapter. And it goes up to 32. This is meanings of like the horses. So if you wanted to know the names of the horses. And this is good for me because I'm a type of person want to learn about horses. So this would be great. Okay. So let me end this vlog right here. If you're new, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my social medias. And like I said, I will see you guys in February. And I start filming some vlogs. Okay? Bye. Oh, wait. Follow me on my social medias. See you guys in the next one. Bye now.